Hey Next Geners, it's Jazz here. So I know the idea of fasting or trying to get our heads around why we do it can be a little bit confusing. So us as a Next Gen team came up with this really cool analogy to help us understand. Cool, so let's go. Let's pretend this cup is us. So it's me or it's you or our parents, our families, whoever. We have a lot of things that fill us, right? So let's say our friends. Let's pour some of that sand. Little bit of dust. Let's say our friends fill us up a bit. What about school? That's a big one. What about sport? Sport's another one. What about music? I love music, so let's put a lot of music in there. What about our hobbies? Maybe our devices like the TV or our phones or our iPads. So wow, we can see our lives are pretty full. Now what happens if we say this water is God? And we try to pour some God into our life and, sorry God, there's actually no space. So how can we pour the water in when it's full? We might get so distracted by all these things in our life that are important, but the most important thing is God. By fasting, it helps us to remember to put God first in our lives. So fasting is something that we see many, many times in the Bible, and many people still do it today. And it's kind of like us emptying ourselves out like that and giving God the space to fill us up. So now we can see, look at that. We fill up pretty easy with God. When we fast, we give up something that we don't need at the moment so that we can focus on God, or something we just don't need in general, so we can focus on God. During fasting, we can increase our faith, our dependence on Him, and our strength in God as we try to resist all the temptation that goes on around us. So, when we get rid of some of the distractions in our life, we make room for God to pour Himself into our lives, and then we can grow closer to Him. God can fill us up with His love and His strength and His power. And I have a question for you guys. How would your relationship with God, or how would your friendship with God change if you made the time to connect and pray with Him every day? I know mine would change quite a lot. So think about that question. If you want to chat to your parents about it or just chat to them more about fasting, that's amazing. But from Next Gen, bye.